Hi, how are you today? I'm back for more, and we're going to talk about changing our state. We've got to change our physiology. We're going to give it a little bit more detail, and I'm sorry if I may have got a bit carried away when giving a little bit too much detail in a few others, but you can't hear these things enough times. Sometimes it takes several times before we actually hear it. Depends on what's going on in our head. So change your physiology from a negative to a positive state. It's like this is negative, we're not really interested. You got crap going on in your head, and it's not positive stuff. You're not feeling confident, and I've got to go to a meeting, or you've got to want to ask this girl out. Oh, and you're just too scared. What are you going to do? You're going to miss out on that. She likes you. You can tell. Oh, she does like me. And guess what? She's given that back. So she wants you to step up. It's actually a test, She wants you to step up, and so she can see, yeah, this guy, he's got something going on. He does want me, and he wants to fight for it, which we have to do. We've got to step over that line. We got to front up. We got to say, hey, baby, how about it? Well, you might have different language around that, and I'd say that might be a good idea. So you get whatever it is for you that you're like your best shot, and that's something that is like, it's got to be, sort of authentic with you, so that, like, it's no good acting like, if you're not doing it from your heart, people can see through that. Animals can see through that. Believe it or not, they absolutely can. So we have to have that certainty in ourselves that exudes out to that other person, and they can actually feel it. So then they know, yes, I can trust this person. I like this person. I will. Gee whiz, I can't tell you a couple of the words that just went through my head. I'll interact with this person. I will meet them. This could be fun. He's just got there's something different about this man, this woman. Yes, I like it. So but when we go in, we want to be feeling confident. We want to be feeling as good as we can, like as if we're going to fight that night or whatever it is. As I said, if we're going to jump out of that plane, it doesn't really matter. We've got to be standing up in front of this video, wondering what's going to come out of my mouth next. What this next silly thing is going to come out of my mouth. We've got to be feeling like, hey, we just got to let go of all that stuff. No, I'm not going to let that. I'm not going to let that get me, that negative stuff. No, I'm not even going to think negative. I'm here. I believe in myself, and I deserve this, and I'm going to give it everything I've got. And so another thing that Tony will do before he goes on stage, he's out in his room and he's going, like, powerful breaths in and out, and he's giving himself messages. I now command my unconscious mind to give me the resources that I need to get my message across here, so these people know that I am serious, I am lovable, and I matter, and I have got a message, and it's worth listening to, and I am coming from the heart. And that's how he talks. He talks himself up, and he gets himself in that peak state, and then he comes running out, and he's got all the bells and whistles, but he's got the runs on the board. So, and he has actually trained so many people, so love him or hate him, he has got a lot of wisdom to share, which he does. So you move with intensity, you breathe with intensity, and those incantations, like, I can do this, yes, I'm going in, I am going to do this. And you just walk out, like there's a crowd out there, they're waiting for you, and they've got high expectations, and you focus on them. Do not focus on yourself. If you're focusing on yourself, or geez, I hope I go all right. Geez, I hope they don't judge me. Whatever that's going on, I hope I come through. Whatever that's going on, we're not going to get anywhere. Like it's all going bad. So we have to. Everything we do with intensity when we get out there, and then we just go with whoever we go, get in rapport with whoever that other person is or the audience, and we bounce off each other. What we've got to do is really have that feeling of certainty that what we do will be okay. Okay, look, this may not be the best video I've ever made. It may not be the smartest one I've ever made, but I'm here having a go. So, you know, practice makes perfect or something like that. And I think it was Disney who said, you know, you got to write for the waste paper basket. You know, you just write stuff out. When you first start, it doesn't make sense at all. But the more you do it, the more you tap into your inner self, the better it's going to come out. The sooner it comes out and the better it comes out. And then you can even tweak it even more. So, and like, what do you do? What's your pre-shot ritual? Now, this may not be totally accurate, but Tiger Woods, you know, when he's going to putt, I'm not really a golfer either, but he's going to putt. When he's psyching himself up for that, he looks at it, he checks it out, you know, the lay of the land a little bit, and then he sees that ball. Before he has a shot, he sees that ball going in the hole. Like basketballers, anyone do the same. Basketballers haven't got as much time and the same time in the game as Tiger Woods has, not at all. But that when Tiger is doing that, it's just him. Nobody else is there, and like the hole is there, and he's just got to get that ball in there. So he sees it going in. He visualises a successful completion to the task, and boom, that's what he does. I am going to get a little bit carried away here because there's a few other ones, like we've done the power stance, the power breath, the incantations, and like Leighton Hewitt. I think I spoke about this earlier, but I'm in again now because I didn't realise what he was doing. I used to watch him play and he used to aggravate the hell out of me. Come on, all this, and I used to hate it. I really did not like it at all. Anyway, I you know, like 30 years later, I discovered what he was doing. He was psyching himself up. He was getting into peak state. And that's what he does, you know, when he did a really good shot, come on! Or when he did when he missed something that, you know, he normally would have gotten and done a great job on it, come on! So, you know, there's a lot of, this really does work because if you look at like the Kiwis and doing their haka, you know, that gets them into peak state and intimidates the opposition because they're big guys anyway. But they do this thing to get themselves into peak state. It's a kamate, oh, atta, all this and, you know, whatever, all this stuff. My haka ain't so good, but the way you feel after you've done that, and especially as a team, like as an army, you know, going on to fight these Aussies and put them out of their misery, send them back to where they came from. That's what the haka does. We even had it when I was going to school, not the haka, but we had a war cry. I went to Armidale, De La Salle Armidale, which is defunct now, but I went there and we had a war cry before we went on for a game of football, just like the haka, only didn't have the same, really, it did not have the same warmth, but hey, we're going to school, you know, we're learning. And this was something like, Woompa, woompa, yaggy, yaggy, woompa, zoolin, zoolin, za. You go, runny go, we go, puppy go, luma, luma, ya, ya, ya. Kurmina, kurmina, kookaburra, college, college, ya, ya, ya. Boom, chicka, boom, boom, chicka, boom, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, boom, boom. Ha, 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 here we are. College, college, ya, ya, ya. And And that was like, that gets you in peak state. I think I like that one. And there are a couple of other really great things, not quite as intense as those. And one is, which contact me, and I will actually, when I work out the technology, I will actually make a recording of this, but I need a nice backing track or a good backing track to go over it. And one is a circle of excellence, which is I do have a little bit more. I haven't actually got to the focus yet. So the circle of excellence is about it's anchoring. It's about installing positive states and emotions. It's visualisation progress. Building. I said I was nervous in front of the camera. I didn't know I was going to make all those mistakes. But hey, that's just the way it goes. The circle, it's a visualisation process for installing positive states before, you make that presentation or meet that girl or go to that meeting or ask for that raise or, I don't know, whatever else. Be the leader of the country. Before you put your name down for that, you get these you work out how you want to feel. And for me, it was I wanted to feel powerful. I wanted to feel like I was on a roll. I wanted to feel like I was totally loved, and I wanted to feel totally confident, and I wanted to have some fun too. So I wanted to be falling down laughing, bringing a bit of laughter to it, and they were the states that I want to get in. And this is an NLP thing where we elicit the states in that person, because any state that you've felt before, any emotion you've felt before, you can feel again. And that, people's ability to do that varies. It absolutely does. And the more times you do it, also, the better it gets. But when you do that, you say, I want you to go back to a time, say, when I felt totally powerful, where you stood like a warrior and you knew they could not push you off your centre square, and feel the power rising and surging in your body. Feel it and feel how strong and powerful you are. Oh yeah, and when you reach the peak state, you can anchor it on your little pinky like that, or however you want to, on your thumb, when you're feeling it. Oh, yes, and then when you want to feel that, you can bring that back by squeezing that, at the right time with the right mindset. So there's that, and you do powerful, feeling confident, feeling on a roll, feeling totally loved, and falling down laughing. And when you install those, and you can feel those because you've anchored them, like I said here, and whenever you want them again, you can feel them by going there. And that they are the states that you pick your states. You pick your states. Well, but they're the ones that I actually did when I was doing mine. And also, so you can get your own. And if you want me to post this, I won't be posting it. I think I might send it in an email, this process out to you so you can do it. And what else did I want to say about that? When you've got those, whenever you want to go for that meeting or a job interview or a date or a speech or an exam or any performance whatsoever, you can pull those feelings back just by going through that process again. You do a circle of excellence, but this is just anchoring. The other thing is a circle on the ground, and you're walking in and getting new resources and coming out. And it's a great process. I've done it many times, and I can send that to you if that's what you would like. So that is anchoring. Thank you very much. So good.